Hello everyone, Wargame Workshop here with another video. Today we're going to be showing you exactly how to play Warhammer 40k 10th edition in just 4 minutes. Obviously this video won't be covering everything, just the basics. So, here we are. This is Warhammer 40k in 4 minutes. Now let's get into the video. It's always good to start with the end in mind, and learning Warhammer is no exception. The game is won by gaining more victory points than your opponent. This can be done by completing objectives, taking strongholds, or even killing the enemy general. The first thing you will need to do is select a mission. This will tell you how to win and any special rules for the battle. Each player gets an army. The armies are split into units, and these units have data cards explaining their individual rules. Each model in the unit must be within 2 inches of each other, or they are eliminated. Each game itself consists of battle rounds. Each player will get 1 turn in each battle round, and every turn a player has is split into 6 phases. These phases are where the player will move, shoot, or attack with their models. The command phase is your first phase. You will get a command point, which can be spent on things called stratagems. They're essentially your army's abilities and can alter the game. The player will then perform his battle shock tests. Battle shock tests are performed on any unit below half of its strength, so half of a unit's models, or in the case of characters, half of its health, and it consists of rolling 2d6. As long as these d6 are greater or equal to its leadership, it will pass. However, failing one of these battle shock tests will result in your unit not being able to hold objectives anymore, and also not being able to have stratagems affect them. Your movement phase is when you move your units. On a data card, each unit has a movement characteristic. To move, you simply move the amount of inches specified on the card. So, if my intercessors have a movement of 6, they may move 6 inches. You may also advance your units, which is essentially running, and add 1d6 to their movement. But it should be noted that if you do this, you may not shoot or charge during your next phase. During your shooting phase, your units may all shoot as long as they have ranged weapons and the targets they are targeting are in their range. For your unit to shoot, it must first select a target and then make its ranged attack. Every unit has a hit and wound stat, and this is what you will use to resolve your attack. To hit, simply roll a number of d6s equal to the number of attacks that model may make. The goal is to get above the hit stat, and a 1 always fails, but a 6 will always succeed. After this, use your remaining dice to roll the wound roll. The wound roll is determined by the weapon's strength and the target's toughness. If their toughness is 2 times as much as yours, you'll need a 6. If it's greater, a 5. If it's equal, a 4. If it's less than, a 3. And if it's double, a 2. Any of these dice that get through to the opponent gets a chance to block. They roll all the remaining dice, and any that are greater than its save are removed. The roll can be modified by the attacker's weapon if it has an armor pierce stat, in which case you can lower the save by that number. Finally, any attack that goes through will do the damage equivalent to the number shown on the data sheet for that weapon. The charge phase is the phase in which your units charge. So to charge, you just roll 2d6 and then move that many inches. If you fail a charge, you will have to roll a battle shock test, but if you succeed and make contact with an enemy unit, then you may perform the fight action. To fight, simply perform the same steps as you did in the shooting phase, but you must be in direct contact with the enemy. I hope you all enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.